to this country when I was 11 years old, and my dad was an auto mechanic, and he was also a body man, auto body. And I probably got started around age 15 to be interested in cars. Mm-hmm. By the time I was 17, my dad opened up the auto repair shop. I was still in high school, and I would come after school and work in the shop because he had problems with the language. So I would come up and take care of the business end of it, ordering parts and talking to customers and making out bills and so forth. And that's how I got involved in the automobile business. The shop was here in Gothenburg, and wound up being there for 48 years. This is the only place I've ever worked. As the years went by, things changed. That was the biggest challenge, was keeping up with the new technology as the years went by. A lot of it was learning by experience, but I went to quite a few, I took quite a few courses. General Motors courses that were offered. I took a lot of courses with, at that time was Lincoln Tech in Newark at night. So all told, I probably, over the years, at least a dozen, maybe more, different courses for different subjects. I was very fortunate. While we were in business, I had a very good friend of mine who was really top expert in his field. And he would help me out many times when I was, stumped on a problem that I had trouble solving. He would help me out, and I'm very grateful to him because he really helped me out a lot. And that made a big difference for me. I used to have a problem in the winter. My hands would crack, and like paper cuts, and you get very painful bleeding in the winter. Other than that, it was just normal aches and pains. Now that I'm retired, I feel some of my problems with my knees and my back were probably due to the type of work that I did, because a lot of times I would have to get under a dashboard, twist in every conceivable way. Over the years, you would always be leaning over a fender, so your back would take a beating, or you'd be laying under a car. So it does take a toll on your body. It does. When we first started, my dad was always concerned that the business should not fail. So in the beginning, we would put in many hours. We would work sometimes 75, 80 hours a week. And in that case, I could never spend much time with my family, the kids. So it did suffer in that respect, because I had to dedicate a lot of time to the business. Once the business got off the ground years later, I was able to, cut down on my hours, and then I was able to spend a little more time with my family.